sugar under your sleeve. But the way that you did me, and you're doing me still, I can't help but to wonder, is your love for me real? Now you.
Hello, hello, hi. So, since it's a new month, it of course is going to be a new Yakuza game, because we finished Yakuza 3 in January. And I think Yakuza 3 was the shortest game out of the Yakuza series that I've played for us to basically finish for January. It didn't really take too long. And just like Yakuza 3, I don't know anything about Yakuza 4, like, at all. So I'm going into this pretty much blind, pretty much. But I'm pretty ready for this. I've got my coffee ready. And I did all my audio settings, so yeah, I'm ready to just jump right into this. If we can, like, get off the main menu, that is. But yeah, did all my audio settings, I think, 2 days ago. Can we skip this? There we go, perfect. So hopefully the game's not too loud, not too quiet. But of course, you know, if there's any audio changes that I need to do, I'll look into it, of course. Alright, let's get right into this. Easy, normal, or hard? I think this time around we'll go with normal. Because the only reason I picked easy difficulty for Yakuza 3 was because I knew about that previously. And how it was, the combat was a little finicky, but I did grow to like it overall. It wasn't as bad as I imagined it would be. So this time around we'll go with normal and see how the combat is for this game. Because like I said, I don't know anything. I don't know what to expect. Chapter 1. I'm plus with how the ending, the unexpected ending, should I say, was for Yakuza 3. Yakuza 4 is probably going to be a pretty insane time. I mean, it is a Yakuza game, so it's going to be a good time, though. March the 1st, 2010. That still feels like a long time ago, like 12 years ago? It's crazy. Notice rocks Kamurocho serial killer on the loose. I mean, that's definitely what Kamurocho needs, is a serial killer with everything else Kamurocho has been through.
Hey, もしもし。
あ、出た。ちょっと、今どこにいるんですか？
ん？ああ、いや、ちょっと出先だけど。
絶対嘘ね。どうせ会社にいるんでしょ？もう、どうして電話に出てくれないんですか？ちょっと聞いてます？
We've only just been introduced to this guy and I'm already kind of liking him already. I do like his suit also.
聞いてる
Pretty
って
stylish.
ば。ごめんって。 で、何なんかよ。
用って何言ってるんですか。用あるに決まってるじゃないですか。
ああ、そうだよね。はいはい。俺が悪かったって。で、何？
ですね、今日は何の日か知ってますか？
え？今日？今日は、君の誕生日か何か。
違う。いいから壁のカレンダー見てください。
あ、ああ、集金日。
忘れないでくださいよ。
別に忘れてたわけじゃないよ。ただちょっと出かけるのためらっていたっていうか、なんかさ。
なんか何なんですか？
今日さ、雨なんだよね。
雨ならもうとっくに止んでますよ。じゃあちゃんと言ってくださいね。私は半来の特選カルビ弁当を買ったら帰りますから。それじゃ。
In terms of how introductions go, that was up there. Like I said, I'm kind of liking this guy already. I don't know anything about him. He's very laid back. Doesn't really seem to care too much. Which is a nice change of pace from other Yakuza characters who are always serious. Now, of course, it starts to rain and he actually needs to go out and do something.
また降ってきちゃって。
Guess I'll start my rounds over in the hotel district. Better get moving. Let's see, has Kamurocho changed that much? I mean, the map looks the same. Also, I do like the new menu layout. It's a little bit more clean looking. We have character profiles? Okay, no, I like that a lot. I'm glad they brought this back. Because I think in Kiwami 2, there was character profiles. So you could keep track on who was who. Shun Akiyama, owner of the Kamurocho-based loan company. That's all we know about him so far. And they've even highlighted what the coin lockers and the key lockers are this time around. I recognize this guy. Gonna teach us how to fight? I'm guessing this is going to be our tutorial on like how the actual combat system works. Read memos by selecting memos in the pause menu, access the pause menu. You'll collect memos as you progress through the story and interact with people in the city. Memos cover a wide variety of topics, all of which will be useful for Light and Kamurocho. Explore the city top to bottom to complete the memo collection. We just gained 500 experience in that? Okay. Okay, so where are... Oh, there's the memos. Right at the bottom. Okay, so it's just tutorials, introductions then. That's what it is. Flirting is tougher than I thought. The timing is impossible. I wish there was some way I could know the exact second I should approach someone. Depending on where you are, prompts such as talk or enter may appear in the top right of the screen. These prompts are called action icons. Pressing the prompted button will perform the listed action. This information is being added as a memo. Kamurocho seems a bit more wider than Yakuza 3, if that makes sense. Especially the street. I don't know if they've slightly tweaked the, like, how Kamurocho looks. It feels a lot larger for some reason. I'm just hungry to just fight someone right now, to be honest. Just to see how the combat is. Yep, about to actually find out. Press X to execute a combo. Back when it was on. Gotta admit, the combat feels really smooth already. A lot different from Yakuza 3, like straight away I can see the difference. I've got a bicycle to pick up. No! Ah! Let me pick up the bicycle. There we go. That combo is sick though. It's so cool. Like he's got a stylish suit and he's got a stylish combat style. I'm really liking it so far. Working the one business in a street fight have in common, you gotta know who you're dealing with. Information is being added as a memo. Unlock new abilities by using the soul orbs used by leveling up. Check abilities in the abilities screen of the pause menu. So the upgraded abilities system is different this time around. I've got a ton of stuff to unlock actually. A Ruthless attack executed on a downed enemy. Master may unlock a follow-up technique. Well, I do want to learn that, yeah. Boost overall attack power when drunk. What else do we have? We're just being so casual about it. Like, yeah, we just beat up 3 guys. Yeah, it's nothing. And a weapon catalogue. Was this the same dude from Yakuza 3? Who could, like, craft weapons for you? I feel like I've seen this character model before, unless they've just reused it from another game, but it might be the same character. You know that back alley up in the northeast part of the city? That's where I'm shacked up. It's a bit of a maze back there, so sorry in advance. We'll check the map if that actually appears. I don't see anything just yet. But we did get it in our memos, so can always visit there at some stage. It's located in a storefront on a dead-end street in northeast Kamurocho. Yeah, we'll have to visit there sometime.
ああ、お疲れっす。って兄貴、びしょ濡れじゃないっすか。
新井の兄貴は
ああ、頭なら今柴田の組長さんのお供でそこのビルの見学に行ってますが。
カムロ町ヒルズか。
ねえ。なんでも親父の話じゃ本格的な建設が始まる前に
It's the rebuilding
なんとしてでも
construction
輪島
on
組に顔
Kamurocho
を売らな
Hills.
きゃなんないとかで。
Because in Yakuza 3 it was just a like dead land of no construction.
くそ。
兄貴、どうしたんすか。そんなにイラついて何かあったんすか。
七福通りにエルナードってキャバあんだろ。今あそこに上野のやつらが来てんだよ。
上野って上野清和会ですか。
ああ、8時くらいから2人連れで来て今飲んでる。
そうですか。あ、でもただ飲んでるだけなんですよね。なら別に問題ないじゃないですか。暴れてるわけじゃないんですし。
バカ、飲んでるってこと自体が問題なんだよ。
どうしてですか。は
あ、上野とうちの本家が親戚だってのはお前も知ってんよな。
はい。昔実話系の雑誌で読みました。
でも実際には五分五分の関係ってわけじゃねえ。一応親戚である以上、登場会が上野の島に手を出すことはねえ。でもそれは上野清和会が毎月寄付って形で登場会に結構な額の上がりを支払ってるからなんだよ。
そうなんすか。
表面上は対等な立場。でも裏じゃ上野清和会も俺らと同じ傘下組織の一部ってわけさ。ま、例えて言うなら登場会がアメリカで上野清和会は日本みてえな感じってことだ。
すんません。ちょっとよくわかんないっす。
だからまあいい。どっちにしても俺らみてえな3時の組員が知っててもどうしようもねえ話だからな。
兄貴、
あ、
それでさっきの話なんですけど、上野清和会がうちの上とそういった関係があったとして、それの何が問題なんですか。
は？
だって上野と東上会は親戚なんですよね。だったら東上会系のうちの店で飲んでても別にいいんじゃないですかね。
バカかお前は。ここまで話わかんねえのか。だからお前は使えねえんだよ。ああ、秋山さん。どうも。
ちょっと間が悪かったみたいだな。出直そうか。
いやいや、大丈夫です。どうぞ。どうぞ。
今日は集金日なんだね。回収がてら金村さんに挨拶していこうと思ったんだけどな。どうやら留守みたいだね。
ええ、今日はちょっと用事があって出かけてまして。
新井さんもお出かけ中？
はい。頭は柴田組の組長と出かけてます。
なるほどね。で、さっきの話の続きは？どうして上野清和会の連中が金村工業の島で飲んじゃダメかって話だよ。こいつらに教えてやんなくていいの？
聞いてたんですか？
あれだけでかい声で喋ってりゃ隣のビルまで聞こえるさ。
すんません、お恥ずかしい限りで。
はい、兄さん。
はい。
あんた新入り？
はい。3ヶ月くらいになります。
じゃあ1年くらい前まではカムロ町界隈でちんけな窃盗とか強盗とかやってた口？
ええ、まあ。
で、新井さんあたりに憧れてこの世界に入ったと。
そうです。
Hi, welcome to the stream.
そうか。
This was the Yakuza that was well written, so well in your opinion.
あ、
I feel like all the Yakuza
秋山
games
さん。
that I've played so far have been really well
親父
written.
に用件があるようでしたら、
I think if I had to pick
後で
one
こちらから連絡するようにし
that
ま
I
す。
think wasn't the best
ってこと？
in terms of
Yeah, yeah.
writing was probably
So,
Yakuza
yeah,
3, although I still like it.
親父にもいつ連絡がつくかわかりませんし、こちらもいろいろありますんで。
They did an especially good job with
いろ
Akiyama.
いろね。そっか。
I hope I'm pronouncing his name right also.
わかったよ。
But I was saying earlier on, like with this character, I like his introduction. I'm liking this character a
こ
lot,
れから大変
even though I don't know anything about him
あ
so
んたら
far.
の業界で下の連中が上の島で飲むなんてことはあってはなんないことなわけ。わかる？それは直系団体でも親戚団体でも同じ。例えば君が今からカムロ町で一杯やろうと思ったらさ、君の親である金村さんのさらに上の親、つまり柴田組の島で偉そうに飲もうなんて思うか？
いや、それは。
そうだろ？そりゃそうだ
I
よ、ね。
do like it's also quite a different change of pace that we're playing as a brand new character instead of Kiru again.
それに
So I'm liking that also.
後で新井さんにどれだけ怒られるか分かったもんじゃない。今回のことも同じだ。あんたんとこのお店に来てるのはあの上の清和会。カムロ町不可侵通東上会との約束破って大門ぶら下げたままカムロ町に来てること自体おかしい話だ。つまりそれがどういうことかわかる？
ちょっと秋山さん。
どういうことなんですか？
それはね、つまりこの金村工業が低く見られてるってことだよ。
な？
きっと上野の連中は金村工業の島の店なら飲んで暴れても大丈夫って思ってんだろうな。いくら金村工業が東上会の下の柴田組、そのさらに下の三次団体とはいえ、それはちょっと舐められすぎだ。
ちょっとあんた、うちのことバカにしてんのか？
I just met your favorite character in Yakuza 4 or in the entire Yakuza series.
やっと本気になったが。悪かったね、木戸ちゃん。調子に乗っていっぱい喋っちゃって。それでいいんだよ、極道は。極道は大門のでかさだけが全てじゃない。てめんところ大門バカにされて頭に来ないようなやつは。
Entirely, this is your favorite character? Okay.
ああ、そうだよな、木戸ちゃん。
I'm even more interested in this character then.
じゃあここはまあ一つカブロ町の平和のために
I think if I had to pick a favorite
あん
for
たが
me,
頑張ってくんないと俺も儲からないし
it's
な。
probably
ね
Majima.
兄さん
If I had to like pick,
Oh.
yeah, probably Majima.
よし、じゃあ帰るか。それじゃああ、そうだ、木戸ちゃん。
はい。
金村さんに言っといてよ。自分とこの組バカにされても怒らなくなっちまったら極道は終わりだって。そんなヤクザまがいのやつにはもう上納金を立て替えるためのお金なんて貸してあげませんよ。金借りるときに約束した条件守ってくださいねって。よっしゃ。
You'll see that he's completely different from anybody who filled the protagonist spot in any of the other
いらっ
games.
しゃったんですか。
いたよ。
Hmm.
いつから。
秋山のガキ帰っただ。
え
ええ。
I mean, so far I like that Akiyama's got good intentions. He doesn't
し
seem
かし困ったもんだ。
like corrupt or two-faced in any way.
奴らの件どうしたもんか。
とりあえず新井の兄貴にすぐ連絡を取ります。
But yeah, definitely like in terms of first impressions, he's definitely up there because they just from that introduction with Akiyama and just his kind of like how to kind of explain it, his style, I guess, or his kind of carefree attitude. Like I'm drawn to him as a character right away. And that is quite hard to do in games, like to introduce a character and you want to learn more about them right away.
そうだな。とにかくことを荒立てたくない。新井に任せると言っといてくれ。よいしょ。
わかりました。うん。
さっきの秋山って人何者なんすか。
ああ、あれか。秋山俊、32歳。天下一通りでスカイファイナンスって店やってる金貸しだ。カムロ町の駆け込み寺って言われててな。他の店で融資を断られたようなやつにまで金を貸し付けてる。
闇金ってことっすか。
まあ本人は闇金じゃねえって言ってるがやってることは同じようなもんだ。
He's a loan shark, but he's not like
ただま
a villainous loan
違う
shark.
とこがあるとしたら
Gives off like a friendly attitude already.
融資の条件が変わってるってとこかな。
条件。審査が特殊とかそういうことっすか。
ああ、あのスカイファイナンスって店じゃ客に金を貸すかどうか判断するために融資前に必ず何かしらの条件を客に提示する。その条件ってのがボランティアだの老人介護だの、とにかく一風変わったもんらしい。
はあ。そんなことして何のメリットがあるんですかね。
さあな。それに一部の噂じゃ金利すら取ってねって話もあるくらいだ。
じゃあどうやって飯食ってんすか、あの秋山って人は。
まあそれは都市伝説みたいな話だろ。実際はちゃんと儲かる仕組みがあるんだろうな。
And he helps out the homeless.
一応さっきうちに来たみたいに金貸した客は
He's a pretty nice guy.
ちょく見回りしてるみてえだしな。
謎だらけの金貸しっすね。
とにかく奴の考えてることはよくわからん。ただ一度秋山から金を借りた人間は二度と奴から金を借りることはねえそうだ。
どうして。
Just as long as he doesn't try to like kill Kiru at any stage, this guy's pretty okay in my books so far. Although I do wonder like how him and Kiru are gonna like cross paths, if that even ever happens anyway.
付き合ってもらってご苦労だったな。
いや、
まあ、あのビルがどれほどのものか確かめることができただけでも収穫か。ん？お前の携帯か？
すいません。
いやいや、それじゃ今日はとりあえずお疲れさん。うんとうまい飯でも食ってくれ。
いただきます、柴田組長。
それじゃ。
新井だ。分かった。エルナードだな。少ししたら向かう。
Sounds like a trouble's brewing over at Club Elnard? Elnard? Probably mispronouncing that. I guess I'll go check it out. I'm also keeping an eye out for any of the corn lockers that we can find. Oh, is that one? Oh, never mind. It's just garbage. Oh, these guys, again. I don't think they learned the first time, so I guess we just gotta beat them up all over again. Guard against attacks from the front of LV. Come on. There we go. Well, I love that move so much. It's so like cool. Can finally do heat actions now. Bring him over here. I don't think that guy's gonna walk ever again. Can't wait for this game to get Kiwami. Dude, I honestly think if they did a Kiwami version of this, it would be pretty amazing. I mean, Kiwami 2 is still my personal favorite Yakuza game, just because of how well they did everything in that game. This was your very first Yakuza game and still is your favorite to watch. With this being your first Yakuza game, like, did you manage to follow the story pretty well without like having like no previous knowledge of the other games? Ah, dude, you just kicked his head off. I feel like they're going to return again and there's going to be like 6 of them, 7 of them this time. That's probably not the last we're going to see of them. Probably not. This game does a really good job of allowing you to enjoy the story without knowing too much prior. That's kind of reassuring because there was a lot of callbacks to stuff in Yakuza 3 that was a little bit confusing. I had to like go back to Yakuza 2 and then like remember stuff like in the timeline and characters and certain events, so like I did enjoy Yakuza 3, but it was a bit of a head scratcher of remembering like, oh yeah, this happened and then that character didn't die and this, you know, it was quite a lot. But yeah, I've been doing the Yakuza games in order from the timeline, so Yakuza 0, 1, 2, 3, and then of course we're starting 4. Although I really did want to play Yakuza Like a Dragon, just because of the turn-based combat, but I told myself like, no, just wait it out, play the games in order. So I'm really looking forward to just playing Yakuza Like a Dragon eventually sometime this year. But so far, every Yakuza game that I've played has been a good time. You know, there's never been a Yakuza game that I've just heavily disliked. And I know a lot of people say 3 is not the strongest entry in the series, and I do agree, but I did still like things out of Yakuza 3. It wasn't terrible, it was just, you know, a bit different, which isn't a bad thing. So I do like they tried to do something different for the third game. And some of it worked, and some of it didn't. Well, if you manage to remember what transpired in the first 3 games, then you will be rewarded when moments from those set games pop up in this one. Otherwise, you do not need to know prior knowledge, which is comforting. Oh, it's definitely comforting. Definitely, yeah. I agree. I think it was just when certain characters would show up, and I'm trying to remember, like, who is this again? And the game makes a big deal out of it, and I just didn't remember. And I think for me, Yakuza 3 was a game that I like the story, but it is really kind of out there for a Yakuza game. Like, some of the subject matters are a little weird. Just a little bit out there. But yeah, definitely not a bad game though. No, definitely not. You know, just different, so. And I've only ever heard amazing things about 4, 5, and 6. So that's the only thing I know about this game, really. The government espionage, yes. That's the weird thing in Yakuza 3, yep. The whole CIA getting involved, and then that whole subject matter and all the other stuff, yeah, it's weird. I mean, I'll give him props for trying something new, but parts of it just, I don't know. I don't think translated too well. There were just moments where, like, the government tells Kiryu, like, oh, only you can help us. It's like, why Kiryu? You're an entire government. You need this one man.
うめえこんないい酒浴びるように飲むなんて本当の酒飲みのすることじゃねえよな何しかとしてんだよ
I will give it credit though, it did have some fun boss fights. Especially near the end of the game.
何もんねこれ。
It's like the Fast and Furious films, so folks, how are we going to top race cars? I know, street racing in space. Exactly, yeah. It did feel like it tried to one-up itself from Yakuza 2, definitely.
話と違うじゃねえか。え？話だと？秋山さん。何やってんすか？
Who knows, maybe one day we'll get a Yakuza game in space. Maybe that'll happen.
兄貴はまだ時間がかかるみたいなんで。
そうか。
何てめえらごちゃごちゃ喋ってんだ。そうか分かったぞ。俺らをはめて戦争を始める気だな。
さっきから何言ってんだあんた。
うるせえ。こうなりゃこっちも焼けよ。お前らが誰だろうと知ったこっちゃに全員ぶっ殺してやるぜ。
てめえ人んちの島で暴れといて何言ってんだこれ。
来んなお前は。
え？
これは俺の喧嘩だ。
Good radio console that ever happened. I do wonder what the future of the Yakuza franchise is going to be. I know they've announced a sequel to Like a Dragon. So they're going to be going back to the turn-based again.
俺はこの町でスカイファイナンスって店やってる金貸しだ。この喧嘩、俺が勝手にやってるだけのこと。あんたたちがムカついてから絡んだだけだ。組織がどうこうは関係ねえ。
てめえ、なめた口聞きやがって。
いいね。気合入ってきたみたいじゃないか。久々に本気の喧嘩が楽しめそうだ。
ムカつく野郎で。いいだろう。その分かりやすい挑発乗ってやるぜ。
こっちはいつでもいいぜ。
行くぞこんなきゃ。
It's our first boss fight. So let me definitely pick that up. And we've got plenty of weapons to just use. So this shouldn't give us any trouble. Normally I mistime that really badly, but that time around that actually worked pretty well. Oh boy. When nearing victory against a powerful enemy, you are able to perform an essence of counterattack. If your heat gauge isn't filled, press the corresponding buttons to enter heat mode within the given amount of time. Nice. I'm gonna level up. You have a theory that they're going to take the main character from Like a Dragon, Kiru, and then the main character from Judgment Eyes, and put them all in one game? His playable character? That would be pretty wild if they did that. Yeah. I mean, I am waiting for them to put Judgment onto PC. I don't know if they'll ever do that. But I do love how different that game looks, because it's a lot more like crime themed and solving crimes and murders and stuff like that. That's what I've kind of gathered from it anyway. Yeah, that would be really cool though. Like the Avengers? Yeah, you put them all together? Yeah, that would be really cool. I mean, you would have to give them like a super villain for all three of them to like fight and defeat. But no, I could see that. I feel like no matter what they do with the Judgment series or the Yakuza series, I don't think they can go wrong really. Because they've done so well for such a long time now.
なんで俺がこいつらと喧嘩したのか聞かないんだ。
うちの親父に金貸した時の条件が関係してるんでしょう。
やっぱり知ってたんだ。
ええ。秋山さんともあろう人が何の条件もなしにうちの親父に金を貸すわけないでしょう。
どんな条件か知ってる？
You strongly believe that the villain part will always be easy to do for these
直
games.
接親父に聞いたわけじゃないんですが、
I do like that they
金村の引退
approach the villains in a way that sometimes they're not like generic villain, like, oh, I'm bad just because I'm bad.
俺はさ、
Like, they write the characters in a way that's relatable, and you understand why they are the way they are.
買いかぶりすぎですよ。
So Ryuji from Yakuza 2, I think that's why Ryuji is one of my favorite. Like, I wouldn't even call him a villain because he goes about his ways of getting things done differently from Kiryu. And then of course Nishiki, him being written how he was really well done and makes sense as to why he's, you know, villainous in ways.
チャンスは突然降ってくる。要はそのチャンスをもらってから一気に上り詰められるかどうかなんじゃねえのか。三次団体とはいえ組長は組長、のし上がるチャンスとしては悪くない。あんたも少し真剣に考えておいてくれ。あっ、
秋山さん、申し訳ありませんが、ここからは俺たちの仕事です。どうすんだあんた。その拳銃今ここでぶっ放すのか。そんな勇気があんたにあんのか。
I don't think he's gonna shoot. I don't think
だ
so.
ったらこっちもそれなりの対応をしなきゃなんない。だが、このままおとなしく帰るってなら、この一件はなかった。
I feel like at this point he just needs to leave his dignity intact instead of shooting up someone.
何を偉そうに。こっちは上の世話のメンツがかかってんだ。
それは分かってる。だが、あんたが撃てば俺も撃つ。
な、
あんたらがどうしてこの店で飲んでたのかは問わない。だからその拳銃こっちに渡してくれ。
くな。
Don't think about it. Don't shoot him.
兄貴、兄貴、兄貴、大丈夫ですか？兄貴。
I'm like, this character can't die. We've just met him.
逃げんぞ三島。
大丈夫だ。脇腹をかすった程度だ。それよりもあいつらを。
そう。
木戸、
はい。
ここはいい。お前はすぐにあいつらを追いかけろ。はい、
わかりました。
おい木戸、いいか、奴ら捕まえても絶対に無茶な真似するんじゃねえぞ。
はい。
申し訳ありません。
It seems fine enough.
もしもし。ええ。そうですね。
Yeah, I think he'll be alright. Also, with that cutscene over, I'll be right back.